Hello, everyone. Today we are going to solve another equation. This one's a little more difficult. There's a little more steps to it, but I think together we can handle it. We're going to need to use the distributive property more than once in this problem. And down at the right-hand side, I show you an example with the distributive property just for a reminder for you, but we're going to go through it also. So let's take a look here. What's the first thing I always like to do? Yes, read the problem. The problem says solve for x. 4 times the quantity, x minus 7, plus 3 times the quantity, 2x plus 1, equals -3. It's a long equation, isn't it? But we got this. We can do it. All right, so what I'd like to do first again is put that line right through the equal sign to separate the two sides of the equation. Do you have to do that? No, but I just like to do it just as a reminder as I'm working down the problem. All right, now the next thing, we need to do our multiplying here. I can't combine x minus 7 because they're not like terms. Like terms would mean that they would both have that x. So since I can't do anything in the parentheses, I've got to multiply outside here. So I'm going to take this 4 and distribute it through the parentheses. 4 times x is 4x. And then I'm going to take that 4 times the -7. A positive 4 times a -7, a positive times a negative is a negative. 4 times 7 is 28. So there you have it. We've multiplied through by 4, just like I show you in this example down here. We took 4 times x and 4 times -7. Now we've got a plus here. I need to distribute the 3 throughout this set of parentheses. So I'm going to take 3 times 2x, which is 6x. And then I'm going to take 3 times this positive 1. A positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times 1 is 3. There you go. Now, I want you to look at this left side of the equation. We have 4 terms here. How do I know that? Because the terms are separated by plus or minus signs. So here's 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms, 4 terms. I know I have more work to do on the left side because I have more than 2 terms. That tells me I can combine some stuff. So that's the first thing we're going to do is combine like terms. So I've got a positive 4x and a positive 6x. If I combine those, I have a positive 10x. You see when I circle it, I circle the sign in front of it too. That 6x has a plus in front of it, so I circled that. Now we got to look at our numbers here. We've got a -28, the minus and the negative are the same thing, and a positive 3. If I put those together, I'm going to get -25 equals -3. So -28 plus 3 is -25. Right away, you should realize that the 28 is bigger and it's a negative. So our answer has to be negative there. Next, what are we solving for? We're solving for x. So I like to box out the term that we're solving for with the letter that we're solving for. So I'm going to box this out because I'm solving for x. And anything outside of that box, I need to move out of there. So I've got outside this box, I've got a -25. I need to move it to the other side of the equation. Since it's a minus, we're going to add. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. We've got to make sure we stay balanced. Everybody okay with that? So I added 25 to both sides of the equation. When I do that, a negative 25 and a positive 25 cancel out, and I'm left with 10x equals a positive 25 and a negative 3. Since the signs are different, just subtract them. 25 minus 3 is 22. The 25 is bigger and is positive, so this is positive. Am I done with this problem? No. I don't want 10 times x. I want x. So I need to get rid of that 10. In the problem, they're multiplying, so I'm going to divide. And again, whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. And you can see on the left side, 10 divided by 10, that's just 1. So it leaves us with x. On the other side, I can reduce this top and bottom by 2. And when I do that, 22 divided by 2 is 11. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So I get 11 over 5. Now, how many 5s can fit into 11? We got 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So only 2 of them. That makes 10. And how many are left to get to 11? 1. So our answer is 2 1/5. What do you guys think about that? It's just following the steps. And a reminder, on the left side, before you start moving anything over to the right side, you need to make sure that left side has only 2 terms. Otherwise, you know you can simplify some things there, and you need to do that. It'll just make the problem easier to follow. If you have any questions, you know you can leave me a comment, and I'll be happy to answer them. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm going to do another problem, even a little more difficult in this problem set, if you want to watch the next one. I really do hope you decide to subscribe, because I've got a lot more to share with you.